Hello everyone. Today I am going to talk about the conjunction of Venus and Ketu in this video, and I am going to explain this in a very special way. So stay connected till the end of my video because you are going to learn something new today. So those of my friends who want to listen to me in Hindi language, I have put the link in the description box and you can click on that and directly reach to my Hindi video. So friends, let's start now. Ketu is a highly karmic planet, and whichever planet it conjuncts with, it is going to cause some blockage in attaining the happiness of that planet. So, friends, you must have heard about the seven chakra theory. Every human body is having seven major chakras or energy points. These points, they will start from the base of the spine or from the base of your abdomen. The point in the center of the base of your abdomen is the first chakra, and that is the Mooladhara chakra, where the energies of Rahu resides. Now, we are talking here about the energies of Ketu. So, Ketu resides here in the crown chakra. So, this is the seventh chakra, and the crown chakra is the ultimate place where the energy of Rahu has to reach. So, every human birth is associated with the development of the chakras because we are here to reach the seventh chakra, that is in the Sahasra area, crown chakra, which is Ketu. That is why Ketu is called as the planet of moksha, because once you reach here, there is no going back. You will only be able to attain moksha. The energies of Lord Shiva also resides here. So friends, if you have a powerful Ketu, it means you are like very privileged to be able to attain moksha in this lifetime. So Ketu in the 12th house is the ultimate place to reside if it is under some benefic influences. Like if your Ketu is with Venus, it surely means that you are here a blessed soul who can easily attain moksha by going through some positive experiences of giving away things which you really desire. So, Ketu teaches us to give away the things and not hold on to things. Once you learn that with the association of Venus with Ketu, you will be able to attain moksha very easily. So, friends, Ketu being the Karka of moksha with Venus, it is very, very, you can say, powerful towards that journey of the soul. So there is a way to look at every conjunction. So this conjunction is very good for your spiritual growth, and this conjunction is very good for the growth of your soul. But if you look at it from the other angle of material prosperity, then it is not a good combination. So totally depends upon the outlook that you have for this conjunction. So let's understand this further. So friends, as I told you, Ketu's energies are here and Venus's energies are in the heart chakra, which is here in the center of the heart. So the heart chakra energies always wants to procure things. It wants love, romance, relationship. It wants happiness. So if Venus is like blocked in some way, you will only expect things from others. You will fail to give away things. But this association of Ketu and Venus is teaching you to give away things that you really, really desire. So this association is helping you to climb the ladder of moksha, to climb the ladder of success for your soul by learning to give away things. So this is a very powerful combination for healers, for people who are in philanthropy, for people who want the development of the soul to occur. So friends, Ketu is a highly karmic planet, and Venus is a planet associated with materialism, with things of desire. because Venus controls the second house. The second house is about the things that you want to possess. These are your possessions. And Venus also controls the seventh house in the Kalpurush Kundli. The seventh house is all about love, relationships, marriage, partnerships. Venus is exalted in the 12th house. So these are three important houses for Venus. If it is with Ketu, you will fail to get the good results of these houses. So friends, if your Venus and Ketu energies are connected, it means that you have a karmic connection with your spouse, because Venus controls marriage. For a man, it is his wife. So if Venus and Ketu are together, it means you have already married your spouse in the past life. And in this life, you owe a lot of things to your spouse. Because Ketu is a karmic planet, it means that with whomsoever you are married, you have to have a karmic relationship so as to remain happy. So friends, what is a karmic relationship? A karmic relationship is one where you have to give lots of sacrifices, where you have to do a lot of sacrifice in order to sustain the relationship. Here you will never find a balanced relationship. Your spouse will always be taking away happiness from you, but he or she may not reciprocate to you in the same way in which you are giving away happiness to your spouse. So that becomes a karmic relationship where one person wants to maintain the harmony and the other person is least bothered. Still, the relationship is continuing. So that kind of relationship is shown by Ketu and Venus. It also means that the females in your family, because Venus is about all the females in your family, they will also undergo some kind of sufferings. But it can also mean that the females in your family could be very spiritual. So Venus and Ketu, if they are associated and if there is a benefic aspect falling on this association, then the things are under control. Then the things are not that bad, especially if Jupiter is aspecting this association of Venus Ketu, then the things may not be that bad as they are looking like. If Venus and Ketu are aspected by a malefic, or if a malefic is sitting with this conjunction, then surely it can lead to divorce. If Venus and Ketu are in the third house, seventh house, or 11th house, because these three houses are the Kama Trikon houses, so then also it can lead to divorce, because the Kama Trikon houses creates desire in us. And Venus is also a planet of desire. So when the desire is high and Ketu is diminishing that, Ketu is causing a wall in that, the person gets very frustrated and he will then lead the marriage or relationship into separation. Venus and Ketu association in 1, 5, 9 houses is a good one, because here the person can grow in terms of religion. These are the three houses of religion and religiousness, and thereby attain moksha. So there are different ways through which you can attain moksha. These people could be very charitable and they could be into the mantra chanting. They could want to study more so as to enhance their knowledge, and they want to know more about religion. So this is a good placement in 1, 5, 9 houses. But if Venus and Ketu are in your 2, 6, and 10 houses, these are not good houses, because these are the earth trikona houses, the houses where you are concerned about money matters, about your work life. So here money matters will suffer with this conjunction in 2, 6, 10, and the work life can also suffer. So there are ways to handle this conjunction in 2, 6, 9. You can always do things associated with Venus and Ketu, thereby negating the mal effects of this association. If Venus and Ketu are in 4, 8, 12 houses, friends, these three houses are the Moksha Trikon houses, and they can easily give you moksha. You can grow in the field of spirituality. You can grow in the field of sadhana, that is meditation, and you can grow in the field of healing. You can be a wonderful healer, or you could be a very, very powerful occultist, because the eighth house is about the hidden life, hidden truth. And with this association, you can really master the occult science. You can be very good with your research work. You will have a special kind of insight which nobody else can have. In the 12th house also, you can be very good with the spiritual life. You can be a healer, and you can grow in sadhana. So friends, now as we talk about Venus and Ketu, this association is also like, Venus is also about your eyesight, about your hormones, and Venus with Ketu can give you problems related to eyesight. Hormonal problems can happen. For men, they can have problems related to semen, and Venus can also give you sugar related problems if it is with Ketu. Ketu is legal and Venus is finance. So either you could be a advocate who is dealing with the financial matters, or you could land up in legal hassles related to money matters. So you have to be very careful with your dealings. If you are none of these, then Venus and Ketu can also cause some financial difficulties. So friends, I want to tell you one very important thing today, because with understanding of this particular thing that I'm going to share just now, you will be able to better understand this conjunction. So the conjunction, if it is close, it is good in terms of spiritual growth. But how to understand this conjunction? Let's understand. So Ketu, wherever it has, like the tail part of the Ketu is not good. So the house that it has just left will always suffer. So if Ketu and Venus are sitting here together, and Ketu's energies are very less and Venus's energies are high, it means that they have already crossed each other, and Ketu is going in the backward direction because it is always retrograde. So here the suffering will be more because they have already crossed each other. But if it is vice versa, it means if Ketu's degrees are more and Venus's degrees are less, it means they still have to cross each other. They are sitting at the face. It means the damage is less, minimum here. If they are facing each other and they have not yet crossed, the damage is minimum. So you can put this point into your observation while you are studying this conjunction. And this association will always give some trouble to the females in your family. Now, Ketu is all about detailing, about precision. So if you have this conjunction, Venus is about your income. So if Venus and Ketu are there, it means you can attain your income through sources of Ketu. Ketu is legal. You could be a legal worker. Ketu is basically fine machinery. You can do some work related to fine machinery like watches or anything related to computers. It's also fine machinery work. You can go into the media world because Venus is media and Ketu is computers. So you can excel in that. You could be a YouTuber also. There could be nobody else like you who could be so detailed oriented when it comes to any kind of arts. Like you could be a very good painter, you could be a very good musician, because there could be nobody who is as perfect as you, because Ketu tends to make you perfect in the things which are related to the planet it is associated with, because you have already learned those things in your past life. So it means you have already learned your arts in the past life, you have already learned music or designing. Venus is all about these things. So you have already mastered that. So in this life, you could be a very good artist or a musician or anything to do with Venus. And Venus is also clothing, and Ketu is about the needle. So you could be in the clothing side of business. That can also be very helpful. But if you are not doing anything related to Venus Ketu, then you can have problems in your profession, especially if Ketu and Venus are present in your 10th house. So friends, if you are having this conjunction, you can also turn very philanthropic. You can try to give away some money in donation so that you do not face hassles related to money matters. Remain as much detached as you can, because once you learn to give away things, once you learn to be detached, then you will grow very high in the ladder of spirituality. Ketu is moksha, and Venus is assisting you in that growth. So any planet that is associated with Venus will definitely be very powerful. So the period of Ketu will be very powerful for you, because Ketu is taking its energies from Venus, and the period of Venus could be troublesome for you if you are not on the spiritual side, because Venus is taking its energies from Ketu. So this is how you can understand this conjunction in your charts. So friends, this was a little bit about these two planets conjunction in your chart. If you happen to like this video, do show your liking by clicking on the like icon, and do share it with your friends so that I get motivated to bring more such interesting videos. Very soon I'll see you with another topic. Till then, goodbye friends.